Good evening. Start sharing now. Start sharing immediately because we have a lot to talk about today. I missed you. I missed you all. I'm glad I'm back with you. Start sharing in all the groups where you belong, even on your WhatsApp groups. Let people know that Seer One is live. It's been long since I spoke to you, and I have enough message, enough information for you today. I'm just trying to share in some groups where I belong. Like I said, there are so many groups where I belong that I always would love to know what is happening anytime I'm live, because they want to hear from me also. So I also take time to share with them so that no one is left behind. Make sure that you are sharing. Make sure that you are sharing quickly, so that I want everyone to join before I start. I don't want when I finish talking and then I come back to start afresh. It's very important that we all start at once. So share so that people who are still waiting for Seer One to be live, we come live. We know that Seer One is live, so that we proceed. Veronica Banda says, start talking. Our bundle is going to finish. We just started now. Your bundle is finishing. Before we start tonight, I want to thank everyone that have wished me a happy birthday today. I've received a lot of happy birthday messages from all over the world, from Nigeria, Zambia, Botswana, USA, England. I'm telling you, if we have to count them today, both on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on email, there are hundreds of thousands of messages that have come today. People are saying, Seer One, you are a blessing. You know, you have opened our eyes. Seer One, I love you. You know, my birthday this year has been so great. I love it. I want to thank each and every one of you that took time to wish me a happy birthday. It doesn't matter the country where. I've received a lot of them from Botswana. I received a lot of messages from Zambia, thousands of messages from America, Europe, London, a lot of messages from all over the world. Everyone saying, Seer One, We love you. Happy birthday. Many of you sent gift to me. A lot and a lot of gift. Many sent money to me. I didn't ask you. I don't ask. But from the bottom of your heart, many sent. I continued receiving a lot. People sent gift. I want to say that thank you so much. Thank you so much for today. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And then the Christ Freedom Ministry, the church here in Limpopo, CFM Limpopo, they made this beautiful portrait of me and my mother. They know how I love my mother so much. My mother looked like my girlfriend. She's very young, you know. And many people were saying, "See, one, we have seen your wife, we have seen your girlfriend." The church here in Limpopo, they made this nice portrait of me and my mother. I want to say that I love you. I love you, Louisa Nkechi, Louisa's husband, all of you, all the members of Christ Freedom Ministries. I love you for this great gift of myself and my mother that you have made for me this year. Thank you so much. Thank you. And my mother also appreciate you for this picture. Thank you so much. This is me and my mother. You know, I love her so much. I love her very much. She's young, you can see. when we are walking on the road together, people think she's my girlfriend. Yeah, so I'm so happy. Thank you, Nkechi. Thank you, CFM Nigeria, CFM Zambia, CFM South Africa here, and thank you, Nkechi and Louisa and the husband and everyone else that took time to make this birthday a memorable one. Number two, I want to take this opportunity to tell you that Seer One does not have any representative in Zambia that ask you to send money to them. There are thousands upon thousands of people, not only in Zambia, but across the nation that says, send money to me so that I can connect you to Seer One. I can give you the do as I say oil. I can do this. I don't have any representative. Anyone in Zambia that asks you to send money to son of Seer One or to Seer One, that person is a thief. I don't have any representative. I forgot to do something. Let me put something here, please. What's up? I have pinned my number there. This is the only number that I have. I don't chat with people on Facebook. There are so many thousands of Facebook pages and accounts created using my name. I don't chat with anybody on Facebook. I do not ask for money from anybody on Facebook. I do not have any representative anywhere in the world that asks you to send money so that I can do miracle money for you. No. If you want anything from me, for example, you want do as I say for miracle money, do as I say for power, do as I say for this and that, or you want me to solve any problem, you send me a message. My number is there on the screen. I have already pinned it there. This is the only number I have. And you must send me a message. When you send me a message, you are going to receive an automatic message. I don't have any other number. Those people that are swindling you in Zambia, we representing Seer One, they don't represent me. Thousands of people are crying. Millions of rands, millions of kwacha have been lost because of people that are using my name. I do not have anybody there that represent me that ask you to give them any money. Be very, very careful. I do not have. Before we proceed, I want to say that I'm not a person that reply people. I don't like to reply idiot. I don't like to reply people who claim to be men and women of God. My battle with Zambian government is a big one. It's not a small one. It's not a battle for nursery school people. You are going to see a lot of things here now. You are going to see so many things here. Before I even talk about, before we even go there, I want to say that, look, if you are a man or a woman of God in Zambia, and you attack me, you speak evil against me and against Godfather, I'm not on your level. We don't. There is never a time on earth where you are going to bring Real Madrid and ask them to play Zanaco. It's not possible. It's not balanced. Everything has level. If you are speaking ill against me, or you are speaking bad things against me in Zambia, thinking that I'm going to reply you, I don't have time. You know, I can't go so low to reply you. I usually do not reply to this type of things. Somebody is trying to call me on Truecaller. If you call me immediately, I'm going to block you. Don't call me on Truecaller. I don't have I don't have time. I am fighting the government of Zambia. And the battle is big. It's not children's battle. It's not, when you look at it now that we are winning the battle, people are looking at it like it's a small people's thing. It's not small people thing. It's a big thing. So I don't want you to distract me. Godfather has always told me, he said, Andrew, look, don't use a bullet made for an elephant on a bed. As a hunter, when you get into the bush to hunt, the first animal that you see is the bird. I'm in the bush to hunt an elephant. So all these small men of God, this local champion and these idiots that are looking for my attention, see I want this, see I want that, see I want that. I'm not fighting this. I'm not fighting Zambian government because of you. We are not on the same level. If I want to close your church, I won't even come here and waste time. I will close it without even coming on Facebook to talk. Your churches in Zambia, I will close them. I'm not fighting you. Continue with those things you are doing in Zambia, in those classrooms and those compounds. It's not what I'm after. You know, Godfather says, don't use a bullet made for an elephant on a bed. No matter the noise of a bird, anytime a hunter enters the bush, the first animal he sees is bird. Bird start making noise. An idiotic hunter, a hunter that does not have a focus, we want to waste his bullet on bird and forget about the elephant he want to gun down. The elephant I'm gunning down is the Zambian government, not you idiots, those small classroom churches and pastors in Zambia and prophets who are making noise. I'm not after you. You know, I'm not after you. Stop looking for my attention. I won't give you attention. The reason why I'm saying this is because there is this other pastor in Zambia. What is his name? That is, I don't usually reply to people, but let me reply to this idiot so that, you know, what is his name? Come. At Masala or Marcella, I don't know what they call him. This guy, you know, he has been looking for my attention. Masala has been looking for my attention, and I don't give him attention. I don't talk to cowards. I don't talk to fools. Even if you want Seer, you want power. If you come, I tell you what to do with power, you run away. That's why I stopped working with Zambian prophets. And when they see that I don't reply, they start speaking rubbish against me. Let me show you. I love to talk with evidence. I don't like to talk like idiot. I don't talk like PF government. I talk with evidence. Anything I say, I do it with evidence. Masala was speaking rubbish. UPND has gone to Seer, and they submitted themselves to Seer. Look at this. This is my page. This is my page. This is my what is this? This is my Facebook page. That was the one that was unpublished. Okay, let's go to the inbox. I just want to show those people in Zambia the kind of idiot you have in Zambia that you call men of God. They are busy disturbing me inbox, but they come in public and they behave like okay, his name is what? His name is Martin Mesela. That's him. That's him there. That's the idiot there. You see him? This was when? 6th of February, 2020. He's the one that wrote me a message in boss. He said, when you are alive, we'll help you on our page. Let us know. This is that Masala. This is his private account. Let me open it for you. You see. This is the idiot. That's him there. That's him. That's him. You see? Those people who know his private account, look at him there. See the idiot. See him. Is he not the fool? That's his page. He comes in boss to bother me, to disturb me. But in public, he behaves like he knows something. All these men of God that are busy disturbing me in Zambia, I don't have your time. I don't want to work with Zambian men of God again because you are cowards. You don't have what it takes to be great. Number one, even if I tell you what it takes to be great, you are going to run away and start confessing rubbish. Start speaking rubbish. You don't have the heart to have power. So Masala is here in my inbox bothering me. He wants to associate with me in my inbox. But he goes in public and start prophesying rubbish. I see HH has gone to submit himself to Seer 1. So because of that, what will happen? For what? You don't want a church to associate with me, but behind, you want to come and associate with me. This is the kind of useless men of God that you have in Zambia. Look at the type of prophet that you have in Zambia. The people you call prophet. Hungry prophet. Local champions. They come behind in my inbox. They are bothering me. They're asking for power. They're asking for everything. They want to associate with me. But when they go in public, they start speaking rubbish against me. I don't respond to people who call themselves men and women of God. But don't step on my foot. I don't care. I don't even care. I don't have time for idiot. I don't have time for local champions. I am Jagaban, the dawn of power in Africa. I control power in Africa. I don't have competition. There is no one here in Africa that has such power. I control it. I am the original son of Godfather. It's not by adoption. So you go behind. You come inside my inbox. You are asking me. You want to associate with me. You want to work with Seer 1. But when you go outside, you start prophesying rubbish. Seer 1, that charlatan. You call me charlatan, but you are in my inbox begging. You are in my inbox begging. These are the idiots that you have in Zambia that you call men of God. I usually keep secret for men of God, but this idiot, I saw him prophesying on video, making noise. Seer 1 has HH has gone to Seer 1. I don't need your HH. I'm not a Zambian man of God that is broke. I don't need him. Your HH is with you there. I don't need HH for anything. HH is with you there in Zambia. I don't need him. If you want HH, go there and meet HH. I don't need him. I don't want to see him. If I want to see HH today, I will make him to come here in South Africa. He's not going to refuse. So be careful. I'm not hungry like you people. If you want HH, if you want to work with HH, I'm not stopping you. I don't talk to HH. I don't even need him. HH has never met me. HH has never paid me even a cent. I don't speak to him. The fight I'm fighting Zambian government is not because of HH. It's because of Zambian government is a corrupt government. I want to remove them from power, not because of HH. Who is HH? What is HH going to give to me? If you want a church, all you local champions in Zambia there, you are there in Zambia, you call yourself men of God. If PF is going to Malawi to consult witch doctors, I'm going to show you a proof. PF is begging me. PF is negotiating. PF is crying. Even if they know that I am coming from Godfather, they abandon all of you there. They are still negotiating with me. They are going to witch doctors in Malawi. Meaning you are useless. There is no powerful man of God in Zambia. All of you are idiots. You have nothing to show. Absolutely nothing. And the government know, politicians know that you are nothing. That's why you will cry from heaven to earth. And they will still come to Seer one. And they will still go and look for witch doctor. Because they know that you are nothing. You are noisemakers. Believe me. You are noisemakers. So be very, very careful. HH is with you there in Zambia. If you want to work with him, go to his house and work with him. Don't speak about Godfather. You come to me to ask for power. You want to work with me. In my inbox, that is you there, gallivanting on my inbox. I ignore you since February because I don't deal with dirty people. What is a Zambian man of God going to give to me? Zambian men of God don't appreciate. If I show them the door of power, they abuse it, they misuse it, and they go and start confessing stupid things like J. Israel. So I don't deal with you. If you want to work with HH, go there. I'm not blocking you. HH is not my father. I never used to love him. The only reason why this time around I'm saying he must win is because I want PF out. I am crushing PF. I'm crushing it down like a wall of Jericho. And there is no one else that can take over apart from HH. I don't want anything to do with them. I left Zambia since 2016 or 17 and kept quiet. All of you men and women of God in Zambia there, all of you today, all of you that are prophesying today, HH is a winner. HH will win. UPN will win. All of you, we are quiet. Edgar, Lungu, and PF. They were oppressing the people of Zambia, stealing the resources. All of you, we are quiet. Today now, HH is favorite for everybody because Seer one started talking. Because Seer one decided to destroy PF. Where were you? All of you, we are quiet. All of you, men and women of God in Zambia, you were quiet. Edgar Lungu bought, in his regime, they bought ambulance for $1 million. No man of God spoke anything. All of you were quiet. You were there. Edgar Lungu constructed in his regime, constructed a toll gate, a useless toll gate, almost at a cost of almost $5 million US. All of you didn't say anything. Now that Seer one has started speaking, people, the eye of people in Zambia are opening. Now everybody is talking about HH. Now you want to tell me that HH has come and submitted himself to me. For what? I never met HH. I'm not even going to meet him. I said it, I'm not coming to Zambia. I'm not coming. Even if HH becomes a president tomorrow, my leg is not stepping to Zambia. I am fighting for the people of Zambia, not for my sake. I don't need, I really don't have anything to lose or to gain coming to Zambia. What is there for me in Zambia? I don't have that time. All of you, we are quiet. PF was mistreating people. How many years did I keep quiet? None of you talked. Today, everyone, HH. I don't need HH. HH, I think, is watching me now. I don't need him. Because of this, I don't even want him to come. I will not even accept him to come, even if he say, Seer one, I'm coming to see you. I don't need him. What is HH going to give to me if he comes here? All of you in Zambia there, that this classroom prophet, this Komboni prophets that managed to buy suit from Kamala, you start jumping up and down. Seer one charlatan, you are an idiot. Seer one charlatan. Where were you when Edgar Lungu was oppressing the people of Zambia? Why were you not speaking? Now that I'm speaking, people's eyes are opening. People are loving HH. People want to vote for HH. You are saying you have submitted yourself to Seer one. Why must he submit himself to me? I don't need him. As I'm talking to you today, in Guyana, there was election held in Guyana. I was there in that election. Do you know how much people are paying from Guyana? How much is there in Zambia? What rubbish are you talking about? Eh? Men of God in Zambia, I love you. If I don't love you, I don't need to come to Zambia to close your churches. From here, I'm going to send Kiyo, my boy. Give him, do as I say, to come and hold crusade in Hero Stadium on Sunday. That Sunday, even your wife will not attend your church. They will go and collect, do as I say, from Hero Stadium. I'm not a person for this type of things. I love people. I don't abuse my power. I don't need to come to Zambia to close your churches. If you are jealous, even if you want me to try it today, I am going to carry just a bottle of do as I say oil, give it to Kiyo, and make a crusade on Sunday. Even your wife, your own wife, will not attend your church. They will go to stadium to be anointed with do as I say. I'm not your mate. I'm not your level. I am hunting an elephant, which is Zambian government, not you. So you and your fellow idiots who call themselves prophets in Zambia, please stay away. Stay away. You can work with HH. I'm not working with him. Even PF members who are saying HH is a partner to Seer. HH is not my partner. How can HH be partner with Seer? But Zambia is a Christian nation. 2015, Zambia was a Christian nation. I was partnering with PF. 2016, Zambia was a Christian nation. I was working with PF officials. Today that I've decided to destroy your party and destroy your government, that is when you are saying, how can HH partner with Seer? Because Seer is a Satanist. You are going to see. You are going to cry. Believe me. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I don't have anything to do with HH. I don't talk to him. Those of you are watching me today. You are watching me today. And you know that you work from I see over 12,000 people are watching. Listen, many of you have access to how money leaves Zambia to come to me. HH has never given me 1 rand. I want you to investigate. And I will not even collect. What am I going to do with it? What is HH money going to do for me? I don't need it. I don't need it. If you say all these small papas in Zambia, these local champions that are making noise now in Zambia, talking about Seer, if you want me to leave PF for you, they are going. You know that you are nobody. They don't even care about you. They don't care about you. So be careful. You come behind me to ask for power. You come behind me, you want to associate with me. Then you go in public, you speak rubbish against me. I don't want to remember you. If I remember you, other people will raise your children. Be very, very careful. Ask about Seer. I am a very good person. Stay away from this battle. I am fighting PF government. I'm not fighting men and women of God. And many people, you can see, I want to apologize because I disappeared without informing you. I disappeared without telling you. And some idiot took advantage. I've managed to silence Seer. Some others say Seer is sick. Some others say Seer has been arrested. Some others say Seer is this. No. I was never sick. Because I am a Jagaban. A Jagaban can never be sick. I am sickness myself. I was never dead. I cannot die. I have already signed the day that I will die. And I know how I'm going to die. Not by these idiots who are making noise. No. No one can silence me. Come on. Even if those of you that are watching now, when you look at somebody that say I'm silencing, these people, this person has been looking for my attention. They're like Simon Mwewa. They always want, anytime they want people to hear about them, they find something to say about Seer. And they always want me to reply so that people all over the world, look at how many people that are watching. Over 12,000 people are watching. If I can mention the name now, they will become popular. Within a second, they become popular. That's why when they say these things, I laugh. When you look at somebody who will say, I've silenced you, and you can see that he's suffering. You can see that he's struggling. You can see that if he need help, it's like a rat telling a lion to say, I'm going to silence you. So that's why I don't mention them. What they want is for me to mention their name, for me to say, hey, this person. No. Masala, I mention his name because he's an idiot on his own. I used to think that he's wise, and that's why I never used to respond to his messages. I used to think that he's wise. I just mentioned so that many of you who don't know him will know that he's part of those people that comes behind to associate with Seer but come in public to speak rubbish. He knows nothing. He's a small boy. But that other one, I won't mention his name because if I mention his name, he will be very happy. He will be all over. He's going to post 1 million times on Facebook. Seer has mentioned my name. No. But you have to look at it to say, this person who is saying I've silenced Seer, how many people go to his church? Who is he? How many people are watching him? Before you say, there is not even a prophet in Southern Africa that can say, I can manage to match with Seer. It doesn't happen. There is nobody here in Southern Africa that say, I can manage to match with Seer. Then everyone know me. So one idiot from one compound that is struggling in one useless house with his wife. a wife. Oh, I don't know how that. I don't like to insult people, but I don't want to insult that innocent girl. But I don't want to be provoked, so that I don't go deeper in those things. So these are the things that. Sometimes you Jagabans, my followers, some of these things, when you see them, you laugh. You laugh. You don't take it serious. This is what happened. Godfather called me for purification and fortification. In Godfather's chamber, all of us that belong to the chamber, there is a time that we spend with Godfather alone. It may be 1 month, it may be 2 months, it may be 20 days, it may be 30 days, it may be 40 days. I went to be with Godfather, and I stayed with him. When I'm with Godfather, I'm not supposed to be out in public for people to be seeing me. That's why you will not see me online. Many people say Seer has been bribed by PF to stop talking. No, I'm above that. I can't be bribed. I don't know what they can give me. I went to be with Godfather for my fortification and for my purification. That is why I was not out. And during this time, we discussed a lot of things. We discussed about Zambia. We discussed about Zimbabwe, which most of those things you are going to be hearing as we proceed. So I'm sorry for not informing you before I went. Please, I'm very, very sorry for that. But I want to show you something. Here on my WhatsApp, here, please don't send me a message because I'm about to show my WhatsApp. If I show it now, people are going to know that. And those who are calling me, you can see that I'm live and you are still calling me. You want me to abandon talking to thousands of people to talk to you because you are Jesus Christ. Look at this. I want you to look at this. This is my WhatsApp. This is, look at this, embassy, Nigerian embassy. This is Nigerian embassy. I want you to read this message. Those of you that have sent me a message on WhatsApp before, I want you to see, anytime you send me a message, you receive this automatic message. And now this message came from Nigerian embassy. Good day, Pastor Andrew. Kedo. Kedo is Kedo in my language, meaning how are you? Kedo Kime. I am Mrs. Chendo, Minister in charge of consular matters at the High Commission, Pretoria. I would like to speak with you when you are available. Then she received this automatic message. And then she said, the ambassador want to have a meeting with you. Now, anything I say, one thing about me is that I love to work with evidence. I don't like to come here and start talking, and at the end of the day, I don't show you evidence. This is a meeting going on between me and the Nigerian ambassador to South Africa. It's a meeting that was an order that was given from Nigeria to sit down with Seer 1 and know the problem between Seer 1 and PF government in Zambia. I have already shown you. You can call Nigerian embassy. You can go to Nigerian embassy. You find out for yourself. When I tell you that I am done of power, without me, PF will not win election. There is a negotiation whereby they are begging, they are crying. Seer 1, we are sorry. I said no. Those of you who are jumping up and down, men and women of God in Zambia that are making noise, PF is crying. PF is negotiating with my government. They are crying, negotiating with my government. Seer 1, forgive us. I said, no, you are going. I am the one that determines, no one else. I see cadres all over on Facebook posting rubbish. Seer 1 is this. You are making noise on Facebook. You are making noise everywhere. Your leaders are crying at the Nigerian government. Please ask your Seer 1 to forgive us. I am not a noisemaker. When I tell you that I am done of power, without me, PF is not going to win election, you think that I'm joking. I want you to call Nigerian embassy and find out from them. Jagaban, please. I said, listen, for me to forgive PF, this is what I have said. This is what I have requested. I said, number one, Edgar Lungu must apologize to me on ZNBC at the middle of the national news. When the whole Zambia is watching, Edgar Lungu must appear there and apologize to Seer 1 and say, Seer 1, I am sorry. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Zambia, I am sorry. That is number one condition. I said it. I am Jagaban. I hold power. I am the one that determines who goes there and who is not going there. And when I tell you that PF is not going there next year, don't joke with me. Why are they begging? Why are they crying? I see cadres all over Facebook. You are begging, but your leaders know the one who they know the architect of power. That's why they are begging. I said Edgar Lungu must go to ZNBC on the news. Just in the middle of the news, he must cut it and give an apology to me. Number one, there are many things that I've requested during the negotiation that I'm not going to say here because of so many things. There must be a lot of things that must be done to appease Godfather before I forgive them. I have said it. That is, look, Nigerian ambassador, you call Nigerian embassy there. There, go there, call Nigerian embassy, ask them. Are you in talk with Seer 1? The order came from Nigeria telling my embassy, please summon him. We want peace. I don't want peace. I am not a man of peace. When you offend me, you see Edgar Lungu, next year you are going to lose the election and I will still not leave you alone. I am going to torment you and torment you and torment you and torment your children and torment you, the children of your children. My children will grow up and start tormenting the children of your children. You will know. You know, many of you who are here, you think that Seer 1 is your level, or Seer 1 is your mate, or Seer 1 is your because you are used to seeing prophet, you are used to hearing prophet. You think those of you who are making noise in Zambia that call yourself men and women of God, why are they begging me? Why are they negotiating with me and leaving you behind? If you have power, they would have prayed. You would have prayed with them. They don't care. They have gone to Malawi, nothing. They have gone everywhere, nothing. Until the order came from my president in Nigeria. Sit down with Seer. Before I agreed, I have already said I want an apology from Edgar Lungu. What time is ZNBC News? 19 hours news. At the middle of the news, he must apologize on behalf of Zambian government. He must apologize to me and says, Jagaban, I'm sorry for what we did to you. And that is not just that. He must also apologize to all the black foreigners that he has mistreated. He must apologize to Shepherd Bushiri. He must apologize to Hubert Angel. He must apologize to Jeremiah. He must apologize to what is the Patrick Lumumba, that preacher. He must apologize to Sondu Awabantu. He must apologize to all the black foreigners they mistreated in Zambia. He must apologize for them before I forgive him. If not, I'm not going to forgive him. You make noise. I see your cadres jumping up and down. You cadres, you don't even know nothing. You are not close to power. You know nothing. You are making noise. Behind you, they are begging, Seer, forgive us, because they know that without Seer, they are not going to win election. Next year, if you say you are a man of God and you say you are a woman of God, pray for them, we shall see. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm telling you. I don't hide my things. I talk with evidence. Call Nigerian embassy there and find out from them. I don't have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. Because of the way they have tormented Zambian people. Even the money they promised me, if I receive money from you, how about my children that are suffering in Zambia? How about my children that are suffering in Zambia? Eh? How about my children that are suffering in Zambia? If you give me $10 million today, what is $10 million? Okay, I will get it, I will eat it. After eating it, what happens? After eating it, what happens? That's why I'm saying, even after you lose the election next year, Hakainde Hichilema must give you an opportunity to go to ZNBC and ask me for forgiveness. Apart from that, I will not forgive you. I'm telling you the gospel truth. So be careful. Those of you that are watching me from Zambia, you are watching me, you are a cadre, you are a PF cadre. You think you know something, you know nothing. Your leaders are coming behind to negotiate, but you are busy making noise. Without me, PF is not going to win election. Mark it somewhere. Even if you bring, I said it last year, I said it earlier. Even if Jesus Christ come and vote for you, you are not going to win election. PF is finished. PF is gone. Who is responsible? Is Seer one that is responsible. Seer one is the one that is responsible. I don't brag. I don't just talk. I am the dawn of power. I am the dawn of power. Why, Seer one? Why do I hate PF? Many people don't know the reason why I hate PF. Many people say Seer one hates PF because he was deported from Zambia. I was deported from Zambia many years ago. Why did I start talking to them? I don't know these people that are calling me. This person, Zambian people, see this one, see him. He has come to ask for power. You see him. See his number there. He has come to ask for power. He has been disturbing me. Look at him. He's still calling me. He has come to, maybe he's a pastor. They like to come behind to get power. Then go and make noise outside. Look at them. Stop calling me. I'm doing something important tonight. I want you to see this. Why do I hate Zambia? Why do I hate PF and Zambian government? It's not because they did something. They did something that others did. No, they have gone beyond what others did. Look at this. For example, I want to show you this thing. I want to talk about Mao Sampana as I show you this thing. I want to show you this. I found this on Zambian Watchdog. And besides, before I say this, I want to thank Mwebantu for wishing me birthday. Zed Diary for wishing me birthday. Koswe, my own people, the people that I love so much, for wishing me birthday. And other media houses in Zambia that wished me happy birthday. I want to say that I love you. But I want to show you something here. One of the reasons why, if I had to forgive PF, today, this is what will happen next year. This is what will happen. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. See this. See this. That is a Chinese contractor. See how he's treating our children here in Africa like we are slaves. See how he's pulling them like they are goats. See, this is what Chinese are doing to our brothers here in Africa. Look at. He's pulling them like a goat. Look at that. Look at that. Look at what Edgar Lungu has reduced Africa to. This is not all about Zambia. This is more like slave trade. My own people. This is more like slave trade. This is more like there is no way, not even an African brother can come here and start kicking people like that. Pulling them. Just the same way our forefathers were pulled in slave trade. This is what Edgar Lungu has reduced the citizens of Zambia to. And that is why Mao Sampa was suspended. That rubbish that they are saying to say, no, we are suspended Kitwe City Council and the Lusaka City Council because of land issue. Listen, land illegal issuing has been there even before PF came into power. The reason why Mao Sampa was suspended is because he was standing up to fight for the people of Zambia. And Chinese government is not happy with that. Edgar Lungu and his government suspended Mao Sampa and that other guy and the city and the council just because of Chinese people, nothing else. Chinese people are jacobins in Zambia today as I'm talking to you. They can treat the citizens anyhow they want. They don't pay the citizens very well. They put them in containers and they treat them like slaves in their own land. Tell me the reason why I must forgive PF. Tell me the reason why PF must win election next year. This thing is happening today. That PF is about to lose power. What will happen if they won election next year? Believe me, Chinese is going to take over Zambia. If you are watching me, you know that you are a Zambian. You know that you are an African. You know that the cry of a Zambian is a cry of a Nigerian. The cry of a Nigerian is a cry of Africa. We must rise up now and defend the people of Zambia from Chinese colony. There is no way. Even the Chinese was aware that he was being captured. He didn't care because he know that government of Zambia will protect him. Mao Sampa rose up to fight for the people. What happened? Immediately, he has been suspended. He has been suspended. He has been suspended. Please, people of Zambia, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I don't want you to suffer what PF is planning to inflict in you. That's why I'm fighting for you. Even men and women of God that are fighting Seer in Zambia, I have no business with you. I'm not coming to Zambia. I'm not also opening any church there in Zambia. I am here in South Africa. What I have is enough for me. I don't run church of opening branches all over the world because I am a don of power. What I do is written. What I do is a physical thing. I don't do prayer and fasting. I don't do faith things. I do spiritual work. So I don't have time to come and start dragging Zambia with you. I am fighting to remove Zambia from Chinese, to remove Zambia from Edgar Lungu, to remove Zambia from Boma and Lusambo and hand Zambia over back to Zambian people. If not, if I leave you to fight this battle next year, you are going to be slaves to Chinese. Believe me. What is good about PF? A regime that is rotting in corruption, a regime that is thinking in corruption, a regime that is thinking in corruption, a regime where the daughter of the president, Tarsila Lungu, as young as she is, had the audacity. Tarsila Lungu had the audacity to go and fence forest, not bush, not desert. As I'm talking, over 600 houses in Kitwe, as being reported, 600 houses in Kitwe have been demolished by the mines. People are struggling to find even a plot of land to stay. Tarsila Lungu had the audacity not to fence a land, but to go and fence the whole forest. Young as she is, tomorrow she pretend like she's humble, like a father, like daughter, like a father, like daughter. Outside they behave like they are sheep. Inside they are lion. They are devouring Zambia like no man's business. People are struggling. Your father, in his regime, 600 houses are being demolished in Kitwe. Families, 600 families are sleeping in cold. They are going to sleep in cold. Today, mosquito is going to bite them. They don't have a plot of land to settle. You had the audacity to go and defend a forest. Tarsila Lungu, you fenced the forest. Why? Because in your father's regime, everyone is looting. Loot what you can find. Anything you touch, loot it. You treat Zambians like fools. You treat Zambians like idiots. Under the leadership of Edgar Lungu, there is nothing that has respect in Zambia. Edgar Lungu has turned the chiefs to cadres. Chiefs that we are being respected in Africa. The only inheritance that we're having in Africa, in those days we call it sacred. These people are sacred people. We respect them. Edgar Lungu is turning chiefs to cadres today because of power. The power that is not getting. Edgar Lungu, a whole paramount chief, has been turned to a cadre to speak for PF. Attacking somebody that is supposed to protect. The duty of a chief in a country, in Nigeria, we call them kings. These guys are respected more than the president. They are called the father of nations. This chief supposed to be loving Hakainde Hichilema, loving HH. The issue of tribalism is not even supposed to come out from a chief. A chief is a respected person. A chief is a sacred. It's something that we inherited from our forefathers. It's not like this president that white people gave to us. It's not politics. This is something that's supposed to be respected. Edgar Lungu, you and PF are turning the chiefs to cadres, making them to lose respect. There was a chief that came from, I don't know if it's Monze or somewhere. He was written something for, and he read it, speaking rubbish against HH. When he got home and realized that he has made a mistake, he came back and apologized to HH. Edgar Lungu, under your leadership, everything in Zambia has lost respect. Even the chief, these guys were respected. Chiefs, when you see them, it's like you have seen God. Under your leadership, Edgar Lungu, chiefs have lost their respect. Chief is now a cadre. Chief is now talking. People are laughing. A whole chief that is bigger than a president. Edgar Lungu has turned chiefs to cadres. He tried it to Roman Catholic. It did not work. Under the leadership of Edgar Lungu, Catholic was about to divide between the bishops and the Catholic parliamentarians because of B10. Everything Edgar Lungu has destroyed in Zambia. Catholic that is being respected all over the world. The biggest institution on earth. With over 1 billion people. Everyone fear them. Everyone respect them. Edgar Lungu, you and your useless PF went in to destroy Catholic. The bishops are saying, B10 is not going anywhere. Withdraw it. Your idiotic parliamentarian fools that don't reason, they say, no, we are Catholic parliamentarian. It must go ahead. You carry your stupidity, your politics into secret thing. Number one, you have destroyed the chieftaincy. Number two, you have gone into church to destroy the church because of uselessness, because of stupidity. Thank you, Kia. Yeah? Because of stupidity. Okay, many years ago, the court in Zambia used to be where everybody ran for justice. When 2 people are fighting or 3 people are fighting, they say, let's go to court and settle it. Today, people are afraid to go to court in Zambia because Edgar Lungu's corruption with his leadership, with PF, they have destroyed court completely. Everybody's afraid to go to court today. Because if you go to court today in Zambia, you must be rich. If you are not rich, you are going to prison. If you are rich, even if you are among the people that killed Jesus Christ, you are not going anywhere. That is why today, Chilufya Chitalu, those of you who are clapping say, hey, Chilufya Chitalu will go to prison. Chilufya Chitalu is not going to prison. Chilufya Chitalu, whatever he's doing it with Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu is a beneficiary of whatever Chilufya is doing. And so therefore, if you're expecting Chilufya to go to prison, bring him to International Criminal Court. Zambian court will never jail Chilufya Chitalu. I want you to mark my word today. He's going to be declared free because whatever he's doing it with Edgar Lungu. That is why it will not work. Edgar Lungu is a papa of corruption. The Jadon, the dawn of power of corruption, the Jagaban of corruption. If you are on earth expecting Chilufya Chitalu, Chito Taylor. What is the name of that short man, the Home Affairs Minister? That short one, what is his name? What is his name? What is his name? That fire extinguisher. What is that name of that guy? If you expect them to be judged in Zambian court and they throw into prison, it's a lie. They are not going anywhere. Edgar Lungu is going to acquit them. In those days in Zambia, when you approach court, I remember the time I was going to court in Zambia. When you arrive in court, you can even see the glory of the court. You can even see the respect of the court. Today, court in Zambia look like a market. Already, even before the case starts, we already know the outcome. Mark my word, Chilufya Chitalu is not going anywhere. He's coming out. He is coming out. If he was going to have a fair trial, he was going to be suspended. A man was playing with his penis. Minister of Education, he was playing. That man actually doesn't know what happened to him. Even if you call him and ask him what happened, he will tell you he doesn't know what happened. But I'm not going to talk about that. But something happened that guy was playing with his penis. His own penis, not public penis. His own penis. The penis that he came on earth with, a penis that he can do what he wants with it, is his personal property. Just playing with it, he was fired immediately. Chilufya Chitalu is going to court for corruption, massive corruption, massive corruption. There is there is an article that came out that he awarded a contract worth $17 million to a non-existing company. This guy is alleged to be massively corrupt, but he's still a minister. He wake up tomorrow, he'll come and tell you rubbish and tell you to say today there is 100 COVID cases. If that man was fired for pornography, what is Sichalwe still doing in government? If that man was fired for pornography, what is Chitali Chilufa still doing in government? Why was Amos Chanda acquitted? And so many of them. How many of them am I going to mention? Edgar Lungu, under his leadership, court has lost respect. How many things have lost respect? In those days, when you hear ACC, when your case get to ACC, people start shivering, people start shaking, people start crying. Today, ACC is more like a River Jordan of corrupt people, River Jordan of PF. No matter how corrupt you are, immediately you pass through ACC, you are cleared. Straight. No matter how corrupt you are, no matter how corrupt you are, immediately you pass through ACC. Once you hear ACC has arrested this person, know that it's been cleared. Know that it's over. Under the leadership of Edgar Lungu, ACC is destroyed. What is remaining? Everything in Zambia, as we are talking today, is destroyed. Everything. What is remaining? Tell me one thing that is remaining in Zambia. Nothing. Nothing else is remaining in Zambia. Not even a single thing that is remaining. Even if I am Seer one, I'm a Zambian citizen, I want to vote, even without watching Seer one talking. Why should I vote for PF? Many people, I tell them that PF has lost this election. It's very simple to know how people, when people have lost the election, they start panicking. You can see that Edgar Lungu has become so desperate. You can see that PF have become so desperate. Imagine I'm always listening to Chitali Chilufa and the what is the name of this Minister of Health and the Ministry of Health. I'm always listening to it. Can you imagine the rubbish that is coming out from their mouth? They are saying COVID is increasing. Listen, Zambian people, opposition. It is not time to joke. When I tell you something, take it very serious. I am not a normal prophet. I am a man of power. Before I say something, I have already seen it. I've already worked it. I told you, I said it openly, that the number of COVID cases are going to start increasing. Immediately I said it. Are you not seeing it today? How can a home minister come? That was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He said, we have tested 1,002 or 3 cases, and over 400 and something people have tested positive. Use your brain. Where are they getting this thing from? How many people are there in Zambia? It means if half of the people that tested are COVID positive, there is 100% possibility that 9 million people in Zambia are having COVID, because the population of Zambia is 18 million people. How is that possible? They wake up, they start mentioning rubbish. Where are you testing those people from? Which center are you, and where are you keeping them? And they want to use this thing. I'm telling you, I have decoded it in the spirit. Godfather has told me they want to use it to postpone the election next year, because they know that they have lost. Edgar Lungu know that he has lost completely. Even his OP, his security wings, they have told him that we have lost. The witch doctor PF went to meet in Malawi, who happened to collect power from me, told them that you have lost the election. They are going to do everything possible to postpone it. They are going to continue mentioning numbers. Okay, why is the number increasing in Zambia? What is wrong? How many travelers land in Zambia in a day? You are talking about South Africa. You are following South Africa. Now it's decreasing in South Africa. Why is it not decreasing in Zambia? You are neighbor there with Malawi. What is the number of Malawi? Cases of Malawi. What is it? You are neighbor there with Zimbabwe. You are neighbor there even with Tanzania. Why is Zambia worse? Why is Zambia ever increasing? 1,000 people tested, 400 and something people positive. How is that possible? It means you are now more higher than America in the numbers. It's not going to work. Whether you like it or not, next year election is going to go ahead. Election, it will take place, and you will leave. and you will leave. I'm telling you, even you people, Zambia, when they say this thing, you don't ask question. Eh? You don't ask question. You don't ask them, okay, why is the numbers increasing? Okay, if really these things are increasing, why did the president, a whole president, carry thousands of people to go and commission ordinary flyover bridge? Flyover. It has never happened anywhere on earth where a president commissioned the flyover. A flyover that cannot reach from here to here. A whole president, because of desperation, because he want to campaign, carried thousands of people to go and commission it. What is a president doing commission a flyover? Eh? Eh? What is the president doing commission a flyover? What is the work of a mayor? Okay, if the mayors were suspended, why minister didn't go and commission it? A president, he went to campaign because of flyover. Flyover that was not built by the government of Zambia. Flyover that was built by Indian government at a very high cost. Something that $5 million will build, they built it at $18 million. And then Edgar Lungu want to make noise about it. We are developing Zambia. You are developing your pocket, my friend, together with those people that are with you. And next year, all the money that have been looted from Zambia will come back to Zambia. We know. What are you talking about? We know. We know all those things. We know. How did the Tarsila Lungu become so rich that she can be able to go and fence a forest? Who gave her money? How much is a salary for a councillor? Tarsila has become wealthy, and I see some idiot who say, this girl is down to earth. Tarsila is like a cat. But what she does is in her heart. Continue deceiving yourself. This family is humble. He's humble. Do you know how much Tarsila is having? A young girl at her age, a girl that is still bathing in her tummy, small girl. While elders are suffering, elders have retired, they are not giving their benefit. Elders have retired, police is working, people are working, they are not getting money. A young girl of yesterday goes and starts fencing forest. Do you know how much it takes to fence a forest? Where did she get the money from? Family of corruption. The most corrupt family in Africa. And you come here and talk rubbish. They are not humble. They are not humble. Edgar Lungu went because of desperation. Believe me, because of desperation, Edgar Lungu has destroyed the chiefs. People don't have respect for the chiefs anymore. Because chiefs have become cadres. I lived in Zambia for many years. I saw how chiefs were being respected. Even the chief that is talking now, the chief that is talking, that is fighting HH today, I saw how Sata said no. Everyone spoke. Sata recognized this guy. Sata said, I'm not going to recognize this guy. Sata is a wise guy. He's a wise guy. Edgar Lungu is a jumpiro. Playboy. That's what he is. He went and recognized him. And he has turned him now to a cadre. Which is very, very bad. I lived in Zambia for more than 7 good years. Chiefs were being respected. I saw how Rupia Banda was bowing for the chiefs and respecting the chief. When you hear a chief in Zambia, you say yes. Today they have become cadres for Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu goes and he has messed up the chiefdom in Zambia. A sacred and respected thing. Edgar Lungu, because of desperation, he has destroyed the court. Nobody believed the court today. Nobody believed the court today in Zambia. Nobody believed. Even today, as I'm talking, everybody know that Chitali Chilife is not going to prison. No one from PF is going to prison. Everyone knows Edgar Lungu has destroyed it. Am I talking about police? Thank God for Deputy Inspector General of Police, who has put his feet on the ground and said enough is enough. If not, cadres had the opportunity or had the audacity to go to a police station and start beating police officers, start staging robbery in police station. Edgar Lungu has turned police. Edgar Lungu has turned police to his kitchen. The Zambia police that used to be respected and feared is now afraid of cadres. Edgar, under your regime, everything is destroyed. Eh? Your boys, those Bowman Lusambo, who say I'm a strong, I am a tag. I have begged Bowman Lusambo several times. I say, come here, come to South Africa. Come here. You told me to say when I come to Zambia, you are going to beat me. I have applied for visa because I wanted to come and see what happens. I was not given visa several times. I want to come and see. Nothing. Then I told you to say, okay, don't come to Nigeria. If you come to Nigeria, it will look like I'm fighting you from home. South Africa is still your home. Come to Limpopo. I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I want to show you how to do tag. Not those things you do in Zambia where when you manage to buy a Timberland and buy a fitted black shirt, you become a commando. No, come here in South Africa. Let me teach you how to do tag. You don't want to come. In Zambia, you tag went to beat the police. You went to beat the police. You went to fight the police. You went to be under the leadership of Edgar Lungu. Tell me what is working in Edgar Lungu's regime. Everything is destroyed under Edgar Lungu's regime. Everything is destroyed. Police is afraid of cadres under Edgar Lungu's regime. Edgar Lungu's went to Catholic using his B10 to destroy Catholic. Next year you are going to cry. Stop being desperate. Those of you that are saying PF is popular, PF is popular. If they are popular, tell them to stop being desperate. While I was still at Godfather there, one day I logged into on Facebook. I saw that PF won local government election and they were celebrating. Even a president congratulating his party for winning local government elections. It's not election. Local government election, not even parliamentarian election. Local government election. PF is saying we are still popular for winning local government election. What is local government election? And I saw people making noise in Zambia. You see, one said UPN is going to win. Now they are losing election. Which election? Village election. I was not involved. I can't even be involved. How many people campaigned? In those elections, Edgar Lungu himself was campaigning, gallivanting up and down that place to campaign. HH did not campaign, but look at the numbers HH got. Is that also election? Seer one, you said UPN is going to win. Now, see, they are losing election. Which election? Village election. How many people voted? I am not talking about that election. To get Godfather involved in election costs more than $4 million US. Then I come and waste it on local government election. Who is local? Who is local government election? What is local government election? HH campaigned, Edgar Lungu campaigned alone. And his numbers were still little. That's why as I'm talking to you today, Edgar Lungu is worried. Edgar Lungu is shaking because he campaigned alone and he got a little margin. He got a little thing. My main concern, if I have to speak to opposition today, I will say, forget about this parliamentarian by-election. Forget about this local government by-election. The main concern is presidential election next year. That's when you know that Seer 1 controls. Seer 1, I don't want to talk. Next year, why are they begging? Why are they talking to my embassy? Why are they talking to my government? Why are they negotiating? It's because I am the one that does it. No one else. We are going to see. Next year, you will see for yourself. A result will be coming like this. They will tell you that Edgar Lungu has collapsed in State House. Because he will be shocked. Even his own people, his own family will vote against him. Mark my word. Am I not Jagaban? Am I not the owner of supernatural power? Didn't I do it for them as PF against UPN? 2 good times. We shall see again. Next year, we shall see. I'm telling you. So those of you that say, you see, Seer 1 has said the UPN will win. I'm not saying it by mistake. Mark my word again. Come next year, August. So long as opposition will do their own job to make sure that Edgar Lungu and his PF do not postpone the election, come next year, HH will win the election. Because people of Zambia have suffered enough. They have suffered, they have cried, they have wept, they're asking, what did we do to deserve this man? And the more they talk, the more it looks like things are not happening. When I was with Godfather, I